All right, Treagles, what's happening? It's game day. We're off to see Wham. What? Yay! Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me.
Well, no, we're not going to see Wham. The stadium's called Wham.
What do you mean we're not going to go see Wham?
They're not performing there. The stadium's called Wham.
So we're not going to go see Wham?
No.
Oh, so apparently we're not going to go see Wham. We're going to go watch a football game. A team called Accrington Stanley.
Who are they?
Exactly. It's Accrington Stanley v Barnet. So Accrington Stanley are currently sitting 21st and they've got 1 win, 1 loss and 3 draws in their last 5 games. And the last 5 home games have been 3 wins and 2 draws. So Accrington Stanley are currently unbeaten in their last 6 home games, losing to Plymouth Argyle way back in December. So they're in very good form at the moment at home. And with Barnet's recent form, we're currently sitting 13th. Our last 5 games have been 1 win, 2 losses and 2 draws. But our last 5 away games have been 2 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw. Now, Accrington Stanley's danger men, if selected, could be Billy Key, who has 10 goals in 25 appearances, Ronald Bocker, who has 6 in 28, Sean McConville, who leads the way with 9 assists in 27, and Jordan Clark, who's got 4 in 28. Now, last time Barnet played Accrington Stanley was 2nd game of the season, a 2-0 win for the Bees that day, goals coming from John Akindi and Jean-Louis Akpro. Unfortunately, Michael Gash came off injured that game, leaving him out for the rest of the season, so we wish him a speedy recovery. Last time Barnet played Accrington Stanley away at Wham, where there was no Wham apparently, ended in a 2-2 draw, goals coming from Luke Gambin and John Akindi. But the last time Barnet beat Accrington Stanley away was back in 2012, goals coming from Ricky Holmes, Mark Hughes and Sam Deering, giving the Bees all 3 points that day. The team's not in, but I always bring that for you. See, now I'm a little bit concerned knowing that Santos came off injured against Blackpool and Nelson was down at the end of the game looking at, the physio was looking after him. So hopefully they're fit enough to play. We also made a signing yesterday by the name of Sam Akindi, and that's John Akindi's brother. Now, if he's half as good as his brother, we're laughing all day long. And let's be honest, we need the firepower up front.
Taking inspiration from Macedonia shop.
Yeah. Going soon anyway?
Yeah.
Wrong stadium, but you know. Right, team's in, and we're going with a new guy in goal. Don't know too much about him, but by the name of Bouchel. We're going with a back 4 of Harry Taylor at right back, which I'm very happy to see. Clough and Nelson are centre half, so it's good that Nelson is fit enough to play. Unfortunately, it looks like Santos ain't. And Bira's going at left back. Valletti's got to be right wing. Bother champion centre mid with Campbell-Ryce on that left. Akinola just behind John Akindi, so it's good to see John Akindi that he's fit enough to play. Now Duncan's here today, and he wants to say,
I'm here, and here with the big guy. Wait for my half-time team talk.
Right, so it's half time. It's Barnet 0, Accrington Stanley 0. To be honest with you, it's not been a fantastic half at all. We started alright, first 10-20 minutes we was okay, gone flat after that. Seems like it's a case of, because we can't break them down, we've given up in a way. There's no passing, it's just absolute crap, to be honest with you. We're not pressing enough. We just don't seem like we even want to be in this game. To be honest with you, if we don't win this game, I think that's it. Playoffs, we're done. Duncan.
This is the bit you've been waiting for, my input. So, what I think is that the next 45 minutes is our cup final. If we fuck this up, then that's it.
Yeah.
We're out the playoff, got no chance. So, the next 45 minutes, I think we need to score a goal, actually. What do you say, Matthew?
I
believe
that would help. Oh, sorry.
Akinola, how he gets near this team at the moment, I've got no idea. Akinde having a nightmare again, to be honest. 6, 7, 8 games now, I think, without doing much, to be honest.
It's not been great. People criticise Western, but I tell you what, it'd make a difference today.
Well,
I'll tell you that.
And everyone slags him off, etc., etc. And for whatever reason, people have a pop at him. We're missing him today, big time.
I've always said it. I don't think Bobber's a centre mid. I think he's a winger, and I want Watson in that centre mid. We need someone to be
be tracking back, tying it out, and that's where we're losing the game. We're losing it in midfield. Still 0-0, so we're still technically in it, but the way we're playing right now, it doesn't even look like we're going to even get anything. Well, that didn't take long. 1-0, Accrington Stanley, free kick, pretty much on the D. Keeper didn't even move for it. Started off the same as we ended the first half, just flat crap, absolute crap.
Right, so we just got back into the car and the game finished. Barnet 0, Accrington Stanley 1. And it was another gutless performance by Barnet. No leaders on that pitch once again. Like I say, when we go 1-0 down, who is there to get us going? We have no leaders. There's nothing on that team whatsoever. You look at the manager to get you going, and even he, at times, didn't know what he was doing. At the end of the game, he's ran off down that touchline and didn't even acknowledge us fans who's going to do an 8-hour round trip. Even Martin Allen would have come up to the fans and gone, sorry lads, it wasn't the performance, shook our hands, we're work in process. Kevin Nugent doesn't want to know. Head down, walking off. That's cowardism. Cowardism right there. That's not the man you want to lead you into battle. If he ain't even going to acknowledge the fans and say, appreciate you coming lads, thank you for the support, it's not been great, but we are working towards something. Now, like I said, we are not safe yet. No way are we safe. If we can get relegated on 51 points and we're currently sitting on 46, we ain't safe at all. And with our recent form lately, let's be honest, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what Barnet team's going to turn up. Now, of course, I'm still willing to give Nugent a chance, but let's be honest, it's not been going great lately. He's had 4 games in charge. 2 have been draws, 2 have been losses. He's taken 2 points from a possible 12 at the moment. Today showed that we are still obviously missing Jack Taylor in that middle and Curtis Weston. And like I said, he gets a lot of criticism, but we have definitely noticed it today that he's not there. And I even throw my hat in the ring and say Watson. When Watson come on, I thought he'd done well. He was putting some nice passes in and he controlled the game a little bit. We didn't have many chances, but the chances we did have, Accrington actually pulled off a couple of good saves. Like I've said before, it seems like the whole tempo, aggression, the urgency since Martin Allen has left us has dropped. And it doesn't look like people want to actually play and perform. John Akindi is on a slump at the moment. And to be honest with you, I thought he won 1 header at the whole game. He should not be getting out jumped by half the people that he goes up against. And it's a shame because he doesn't score, Barnet don't really score. If you don't have him there, who else have we got to offer? We don't really have anyone. And this is what happens when you send 2 players out on loan who are strikers, release one, and bring no one in. How are you meant to score goals if you've only got 2 strikers when technically one of them's a winger? Still willing to give him a chance. But right now, it's not looking good. The fans are getting the ump and they're getting on his back. So that's all I've got for you guys. So don't forget to like, subscribe, leave any comments below. Follow me on Twitter. It's in the description. Until the next game, which will be Crawley, where we hope for a better result. I'll see you later. Right, so I've just got back and it's quite late, but I just want to leave you with this final thought. Since the Leyton Orient game, we have had 1 win, 4 draws, 5 defeats. That's 7 out of a possible 30 points. Do you think that's good enough? Leave me in comments below.